MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. TJ Antone gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
He's set and the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
1-1 the count. Lindor on second. Realmuto at first with no outs. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. First and second now. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Full count, 3-2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game where he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
From the stretch, Alec Bohm is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Second and third, 2 away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel. It's short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Aaron Nola has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Two and one now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman,
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. His past line against Aaron Nola. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Gene Segura standing in.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Line drive to center field. Isbell is right there, 1 down.
Batting in the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
First offering on its way.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
1-1 to Andrew McCutcheon. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, Aaron Nola. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Man at second here with 2 away. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. From the stretch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
2-0 now. The 2-0, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 1 and the Reds nothing. Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball right into the shift. There's Segura, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Pitch on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Gurriel, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, and he makes the catch in the corner. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. So coming to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-2. Harper running from first. Pitch is high. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. A runner at second. Nobody out. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber, his second home run of the series, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
And it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now that second base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Lays off 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
In there, a base hit.
Now back, the center field, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So 2 on with 2 away, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. And And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Bottom of the third now. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1-1.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Votto tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Francisco Lindor is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the fourth. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series as they extend the lead to 5-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans will not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. 0-1 the count. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Popped him up. Gurriel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Alec Bohm. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, 1-1.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now batting, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Eugenio Suarez will be next. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the upper deck and gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Suarez playing here in his age 29 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. The pitch.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Turned on down the line. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he got him.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
2 strikes.
Popped up. No luck is there. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We're through 4. It's now a 5-1 ball game. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
2-1 the count. Now here it comes. Hit to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Oh, that's it.
Ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
1-2.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Nope.
Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Count even at 2-2. From the stretch. Still even at 2-2. From the stretch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Count now a ball and a strike. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he will reach down to get it, as a stumbling play that time is nevertheless good for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Nick Senzel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is McCutchen, but he won't get there. It falls in. Around second now and headed for third. Crow won't get him.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the ball, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Again, a 1-2. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Lindor. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one, puts himself right back in the count.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Phillies lead it 5-2. Lucas Sims takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and a strike now. And the pitch. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. His second home run of the series as they open it up to 6-2 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Kyle Schwarber will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Suarez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia, the 3rd.
So digging in now, Alec Bohm. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 4-1. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Phillies 6 and the Reds 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. Windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 7.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch could have split the strike.
And now meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the series, and with that it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 6-3. Michael Lorenzen is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. Long throw. Got him. That is a terrific play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Scooter Jeanette will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Scooter Jeanette.
Cutter runs outside, ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now back.
Esteban Florio will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 90, Esteban Florio.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. Joaquin Soria gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 49, Joaquin Soria.
Striding in, Aristides Aquino. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Swing and a liner, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. In to score is the runner from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Josh Van Meter to come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Van Meter.
Hit down the line at first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kyle Isbell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
All the way.
Here comes the first pitch. 1 out and a runner on third. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Alvarez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan,
Frustrating. Executing a pitch, and there's an infield knock.
It is, B-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Still only one out in the inning. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground to second. One there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Ryan Hendricks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out. The count.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Another full count pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Rhys Hoskins will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Hector Neris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Nick Castellanos now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 1-2 strikes. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. There goes the runner. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop,
So stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Splitter taken here, 2-1. balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. He's set the 3-2. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The payoff pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in and looking for more, Aristides Aquino. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he misses, ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding in, Tucker Barnhart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
That's by him for strike 1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th inning now. Phillies on top, 6-5. Michael Ciani remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Philip Irvin is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Kyle Schwarber is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman.
Digging in now, Alec Bohm. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
In now, Jean Segura. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now in the box, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Phillies lead this one 6-5.
Leading off for the Reds, the right fielder, Phillips.
Sir Anthony Dominguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
1-1. Irvin, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
To the plate now, Kyle Isbell. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
The high fastball is in there. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The Reds down to their last strike. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Digging in, Michael Ciani. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. Reined in. And the Phillies move on. They've got a date in the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
Our final line.